Hello, my name is Shettley. Welcome back for another episode of Victoria 3 as Argentina. In previous episode, we managed to win the war against Paraguay, and we gained the, well, a partial state and a full state over here. So that's good. We are already incorporating those. We've got a whole lot of bureaucracy available. Is there actually any more institutions that we might want to increase? Maybe we'll get a little bit of law enforcement, but that's about it. I don't think we have too much in there that we honestly need to be focused on. And we don't have a lot of other laws to pass right now. We can at least go... Oh, there we go. Colombia accepted our alliance that we offered them at the end of the last episode. So we now have at least ally in here. We could go ahead and... No, we can't actually improve relations with them. But we're still getting £28,000 per week. Which, to be fair, we're trying to pay off the credit that we have, 4 million in there. Just so that we can then maybe afford doing another war this time around, or against Bolivia. Which, to be fair, they are probably... we've got still cordial relations with them, actually. And they got defensive bat with Ecuador. They're part of the Russian market. And we have a truce for 4 more months. Alright then, well that's at least going to give us a bit of time. Oh, Venezuela's improved relations. I'm okay with that. And now, to be fair, I might want to go ahead and increase the port's priority over here. Just so we can get the southern area connected. Now, it's 1,000 people. They are starving right now, which is not great. But if we get the port there, that might actually improve the value of that state a little bit. Of course, now that we own a partial state, if we were to do a fight against Chile, we could take probably both of these states fairly cheap in comparison. Or, well, both of these partial states fairly cheap. And then, you know, they still have 2 states, I suppose, but we'll see what we can do. I mean, first, it's probably going to be Bolivia. Oh, Caribbean mass immigration to Buenos Aires. Well, we did need to get more population, didn't we? We are still trying to get to 13 million in our incorporated states in South America, which we don't have. We got, like, what, 9.4? I suppose we can have a look at it from here again. Yeah, about 9.4 million, and we need 13.5. So, we got a bit of work to do there. It is underway. And we got a decent innovation. We could still increase that quite a bit, mind you. In fact, I might just go ahead and build another few universities in our capital. Just to get the best throughput in there. And that's going to be... Well, it does increase the qualifications quite drastically. We're getting the motor industries in Corrientes, thanks to the private sector. To be fair, this is already getting a fairly urbanized area as well. We have not gained the urbanized Argentina yet, but we're actually getting a lot closer on that as well. We just need to get like 1 or 2 more states to be... or have 5 levels of urban centers. To be fair, it does... Okay, that one definitely does have... Patagonia does not. Tucumán does have that. Chaco's got 3. This one's got 10. That one's got 8. So I think mostly it's just a matter of maybe Chaco getting another 2. They do have a lot of populations there, so we could probably improve that. We might want to get some more transportation, actually. There's not a lot of transportation available. Oh, there we go. Automated bottle blowers. So glassworks, we can start reducing the workers needed if need be. Now, I don't suppose there's a whole lot of places where that is honestly needed. Maybe over here would be handy. It's going to require some oil, though. We're going to reduce the labor as needed. Ooh, rubber discovered in North Madagascar. Oh, hold on. In North Madagascar? Oh, right. British East Africa conquered Madagascar, then. Oh, a combustion engine is pretty... Oh, now that is something... really nice. We'll probably get the societies after that. We've got the multilateral alliances. We can get the corporate governance, get another company from there, and then we'll get the combustion engine. If we can start producing vehicles in mass production, or automobiles in mass production, that'd be quite useful, actually. Now we're getting £31,000 a week. We do have very high taxes, mind you, and it's causing probably quite a bit of radicals because of it, but I think we'll just have to lower with it right now. The standard of living is 13.3, so things are looking good. We got 31.7 million GDP. We're still number 15 worldwide, so we haven't really grown too much in there. Now, to be fair, we do need to get the highest... Well, actually, I don't remember. Did we need to get highest GDP? Probably it wouldn't hurt to have the highest GDP in the South America. At least nations with capital in South America. We're not that far behind of Brazil right now. To be fair, they are recovering fairly quickly there. But the difference is currently 6.2 million. I think it's manageable. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting the port in here. That's basically going to be the only population in here right now. I don't know if it's going to cause... well, I suppose it's at least providing them some pay. It will require some oil and all that. But I suppose now we're getting at least the market access required. We got a bit of extra infrastructure available. But there's not much we can build in here. There's a sulfur mine, a logging camp, that's it. In the meanwhile, now that we've got that, we'll get a railway in Baja Paraguay. And oil rig in Patagonia. So we've got already one oil rig in there. 2 oil rigs, actually. They are hiring. And they will be providing a lot of oil to the market. But we will definitely need a lot more engines. Now, to be fair, if we were to get the electrical trains or electric railways, that would be so much better for the motor industries. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get to that quite yet. There's still quite a bit of production techs as well, but I suppose we'll get the submarine soon. That's going to allow us to... Well, we'll probably increase our fleet at that point to 30 flotillas total. So it will be slightly stronger. So actually, how is the fleet up per Bolivia? They got 85. Oh. Okay, it's a bit larger than I expected. They also got 78 total battalions. But again, as we stated before, I'm pretty sure they still have a lower... Yeah, they don't have trench infantry. So essentially what we can do is we can hold them back for a while, and then once they've taken enough casualties, we can start pushing in. Ooh, Alto Paraguay's got oil. Alright then, we'll get an oil rig there. Wherever there's oil, we'll be building there. We'll also get the university built though, because that extra innovation will allow us to catch up a bit more. It is only 25 years left in the game, a bit shy of that actually. So I don't think we'll be getting all the techs, but I think we'll be getting a good chunk of them still. Oh, it's election season, so how is... Oh, the National Civic Union is probably going to be winning the election again. So nothing's really going to change. Still got 3 million credit. But I believe we could now declare war on Peru Bolivia if you really wanted to. No, we've still got cordial relations. Those are going down fairly quickly though, so I think... yeah, 4th of March is going to go down by another one. So probably in about a year we would be able to declare war, which does allow us to reduce the infamy a bit further. Oh, I think we can probably get the logging camps in here as well. Now, to be... Oh, no, we don't really want to change that one. They need some transportation in here, but we don't have a railway, so actually that's kind of pointless. Use the road cards. Urbanization. We can use the automatic irrigation there. That makes it a little bit more profitable. It doesn't have the full market access in there, but it's lacking infrastructure, actually. Ooh. Hell on Earth. Well, we'll lodge an inquiry. There's either a lot of radicals or mortality increase in there, or just, you know, do an inquiry. A bit less rubber production, but it's only one plantation anyway. So the production... Oh, there we go. We've got a new president, and National Civic Union won the election once again. We could bring the industrialists into power, but that would reduce the legitimacy so much that it's probably not worthwhile right now. Looks like the... Oh, did we already run out of the... No. We're still paying £14,000 a week extra. I suppose once we get that... We can then maybe reduce the taxes a little bit, reduce the radicals that we'll be gaining from standard of living decreases. Oh, more oil discovered in Alto Paraguay. Alright then, we'll just go ahead and build another 2. Meanwhile, the private sector is doing quite a bit of construction. And we did... Oh, we did get a construction sector from here, didn't we? Indeed we did. Oh, well, there we are. So the construction speed has increased a little bit. The investment pool is growing slowly. It's not growing a lot, mind you, but it is at least... increasing the size there bit by bit. We've got almost 33 million GDP now. So that's at least increasing as well. Now, to be fair, Brazil's got almost 40 million now. So they are taking or increasing faster than we are. Now, to be fair, they got high... Oh, their literary rate is only 30%. Oh. Well, that does mean that we get a whole lot more innovation. Oh, right, that's showing our numbers. No, it is actually theirs. But they're not getting quite as much innovation. I don't know what they're researching, actually. Not that it necessarily matters that much anyway. So I'm going to declare neutrality over here. I do have to appreciate the fact that Britain... Well, while they kind of did win the war for us, at the same time, they did kind of cost us a lot of money in that war. Mostly because if they hadn't... Or if I hadn't called them in... USA would not have joined in, thus it would have been only me versus Paraguay and Brazil, which, honestly, with just defending that, I might still have won that. It would have been a bit more costly war for us in terms of manpower, but, oh, there we go, law enforcement invested level 4. There we are, and, oh, leader of the industrialists has retired, so now we've got another one in there. Actually, what do you have as your things? Republican. Elected bureaucrats, Presidential Republic, and Parliamentary Republic. Alright then. Ooh, Sealand strategy is spreading. Oh, right, that reminds me. We wanted to get the submarines now. Oh, we don't have raiders. Never mind. Well, guess it's better than nothing. So we've got monitors and torpedo boats. We can't upgrade any of that. Well, we haven't unlocked the destroyers yet. Or the scout cruisers, for that matter. Okay, war profiteering. Jorge Borzani. Pacifists led by Jorge Borzani are protesting against the weapons manufacturing in Baja Paraguay. No, we can't ashamed for our good craftsmanship. Intelligentsia won't like that, but that's fine. Oh, Petit Bourgeoisie doesn't like it, so the loan interest rate has been very low because of that. Okay, but we did manage to get rid of that extra expenditure that we had, so we'll lower the taxes. We'll have 100% legitimacy, so that will start improving the loyalist numbers probably, and reducing the radicals. Also probably improving the standard of living in general, because, you know, people have a bit less, or need to pay less taxes, so they'll have more money to spend, and they'll get the things they need. Austro-Hungarian Congo is improved relations. Oh, that reminds me. Let's have a look at the interest. So we do still have an interest in Congo. We could probably put in interest in Senegal, or we could put in interest in, say, New England. We could potentially put in an interest in Oceania as well. And I think we'll put in one in South China. Maybe one in Japan as well. We're not actually going to go in there. We're just going to, for trading purposes, open up some locations. Oh, Italy is a thing. So they are. San Marco is another thing, though. Who are... Wait a minute. Venetian market. Ah, right, so they're basically extension of Venetian. Or Venetians. Alright. Well, they got a bit of area in there. Now we're getting a lot more interest activated everywhere, so that will allow us to do a bit more trading in place. Let's actually have a look. So what do we need desperately right now in our market? Radios. Well, we don't really have a lot of those. Intelligentsia and industrialists are once again annoyed at one another. At this point, I think the intelligentsia are going to serve their purpose largely. Oh, Korea's improved relations. Alright then. So we got a full market access in everywhere except up here in the north. Now, to be fair, I don't think I can do much about that one until building, or until we build a railway, but there's not a lot of population in there. We might still build it just to be sure, because that is going to allow us to reduce the workers needed on the logging camp and the rubber plantation. But there's probably not going to be a huge population in here at any point. We've still got quite a few places which have the standard of living a bit low, which is causing some issues, no doubt. We at least started getting a bit of domestic oil production, which is really handy. Now we're getting some universities, then we'll get some oil rigs in Alto Paraguay. And I think at that point, I mean, we are down to 2 million credit. It might be soon time to start a potential war against Peru Bolivia. So what we'll do is we'll do a quick save in here, and then we'll start diplomatic play. Right. So Peru Bolivia, actually, do we... Oh no, still got cordial relations. It is down to 22 though, so soon it will go far enough. So we've got the save already, at least, so we can return to this point if need be. And we can just go ahead and declare the war as soon as we're able to, which honestly, it's at the end of the month, really. Well, we'll start the diplomatic play against them. We'll probably want to get at least this state. It's got a lot of gold mines there. And of course, Alto Paraguay has another 2 oil rigs that we can get from them. That'd be quite handy. We'll see how much infamy that will cause. Oh, it needs to be below 20. Okay, so it's going to be mid-November then. Alright then. Oh, revolution is South China. Oh, Heavenly Kingdom is having an aristocratic revolt. I do actually wonder, did we open up... No, we haven't unlocked any more colony areas. I mean, we did lose the African colonies, but I think, honestly, exchanging that for Paraguay and a victory over Brazil, I think it was worth it. We almost got 80% illiteracy rate already, so we're number 7 worldwide. Oh, wow. We're getting 52 to 158 innovation per week. Yeah, that's pretty decent. And what are we getting the corporate... Oh, right. First of all, in the military, we are not getting the sea lane strategies yet. We'll go ahead and queue that one up. That's going to allow us to get these scout cruisers, which, honestly, yeah, that will probably be pretty decent. Actually, what does it do? It doesn't say exactly. Okay, it's 50 and 50 on offense and defense. Yeah, oh, but it needs radius. Okay, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. In the production, well, first of all, we'll get the extra company, which will be quite handy. And then there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 options total that we need to, or we will choose from. Oh, actually, since we've got this skyscraper already, let's have a look at that. We can't increase... Oh, no, that's railway. Why did you select the railway? Because I select the railway. Okay, trade nexus, that would increase the trade route volume. But I think the government administration building throughput is probably better for us. Although we don't really need that much bureaucracy, I'll be honest, but it's not too bad. We don't have the Zeppelin thing yet, so we can't do the airship mooring post. But that might be well be one of the next texts that will start spreading to us, so who knows? Might get that sooner rather than later. Inefficient agriculture, sure. We'll increase migration attraction. Oh, there we go. Now we've got more loyalists than radicals. And I think the radical numbers are actually, they are slowly dropping now. Especially with the reduction in taxes. I mean, the standard of living is increasing to 13.6 already. That's actually not bad at all. And we did get the market access down here at least. Now, I don't suppose... No, it's the only thing that is employing people is that port. Not necessarily the most effective way of doing things. I did wonder if Chile would now be more inclined to trade the states. I mean, let's have a look. That one and Patagonia. Oh, they are a bit closer now. Since we did build some stuff in there. Okay, so if we were to build even more things. Let's say we build, for example, a logging camp and a sulfur mine. We can trade that one to the Chileans and we can get the extra oil rig. Well, actually, there's no extra oil rigs to be gained there necessarily, but it's alright. Well, at least then combine the states, we'll get at least one of the missions done. And I think Chile might also get some sort of mission done. Who knows? Ooh, all this cover in here. Oh, is that? Oh. Okay, there's one only there, so it's not that much. It's still better than nothing, of course, but yeah, nothing huge. Okay, so we are probably ready to declare war on Peru Bolivia now. Yes, we are. We could start with the return stage. Ahui. And then we can maybe... Can we actually return state of Alto Paraguay? No, I think that's going to be a conquest, isn't it? Yeah, that's a conquest stage, but that's only 5 infamy from there. Okay, I was just going to double check the save again. There we go. So, I think we'll start with the return stage. That's going to be an easy choice there. Don't know who's going to be joining in the war against me. Let's have a look at the army. So, I think... oh, this is a fairly good defensive army. I mean, these are probably not bad defensive troops either. Let's go. Everyone put into defensive stuff in there. And, of course, we can't activate armies yet. But there's the diplomatic play. Anyone... Oh, Russia's leaning towards Peru Bolivia. I wonder if I'll be able to invite someone else in. Like Britain. No, Britain would not be willing to join in yet, at least. Maybe someone else. I mean, if we need to fight the Russians, it might be difficult, actually. I do actually wonder, how good are the Russian troops? For example, we'll have a look at over here. Do they? No, they don't have any armies. Oh, no, they do. They do have trench infantry and lancers. So they got probably about as good as troops as we do, or maybe even better. Let's go ahead and start by activating the smaller army first. And we'll go ahead and move that to the front line. It will be a bit expensive, but will save us a bit of money by not activating the second army quite yet. Let's get one army in there. They are activating a lot more troops. And they might be inviting more of their friends into the war. Who knows? But they do not have even nearly the same defensive and offensive values are also less than what we have. So we might be able to win this. First of all, I'm not going to take part in the Chinese Civil War. And... Oh, right, there's a civil war in Central America. I don't think I'll need it on that one either. Right, the troops are now in there. We are also already paying a little bit of money on that. Russia sides with them. Okay, is there anyone that I could sway in now? There's Colombia. Colombia does have a front line there, but I think Colombia might be a problem more than a help. So who is Russia a rival with? If they even had rivals. Ah, Britain, France, Italy, and North German Federation. Or rather, they consider everyone except Britain, and Britain considers Russia as a rival. But I don't think I can call Britain into this war, can I? Might be busy with another conflict already. Oh yeah, they're fighting France. Okay, yeah, no, that keeps them busy. So that probably keeps France busy as well. What is this even about? Ah, okay, colonial wars. So how much of the troops do they have? 350 battalions, that is a whole lot of units. I will have my armies. I suppose if I was to activate all the troops and activate the conscripts, this is going to be a very expensive war again. We'll move in the troops into the front line. And then with the units there, we can probably hold them back for a while. For a long while, in fact. And that way we'll probably have the strength required. But at this point, I guess we'll do. We'll go ahead and put in a war goal on Congo State. Where's Alta Paraguay? There we are. And then I can probably put in one more Congo State. Santa Cruz wouldn't be too bad, but I think we're going to go for Antofagasta. That's 14. Ooh. Gonna get us pretty close to 25. There's also 24 maneuvers. So who's the ones that we can sway? There's Colombia, of course. Oh, Chile. Right, they're allies, so they can't join in on the war, but at least Colombia could. You know what, getting that 40 battalions sway war goals. Return state for Bolivian Pastaza. There we go. So now we at least got a friend. I'm expecting there to be a whole lot of Russian units heading in here. There's some at least. They might not be sending all their armies yet. That's fine. We'll have a decent amount of troops as well. Not even nearly enough to initially beat them. But we'll see how this develops. We're paying quite a bit of money already. Hopefully it's not going to bankrupt us again, but we'll see. Ooh, oil discovered in New South Wales. Well, good on them. Right, the university is almost done. There's the railways. We'll probably stop constructing anything with the public sector for a while. Once this war is ongoing. So we've got 2 armies defending already. They are probably recruiting a whole lot more. Or they are activating the conscripts now. We'll see if that will actually help or not. Oh! We can call in prison. Oh, transfer state. Oh, that one Patagonia. I don't want to give Patagonia. And you don't want anything in the war. Okay. So I guess we'll just go without large nations' help. Getting someone like Austria-Hungary would be handy. But they would not join in. So it's just going to be us versus the Russians and Per-Bolivians. Now, to be fair, Per-Bolivians, so they've got 64 battalions here right now. Their defense is less than what we have. Oh. Hold on a minute. Are you... Okay, you're not getting some troops in here. But honestly, you should probably be focusing more on your front there. I think I can hold this one for a while. Especially since your troops aren't really that great in defense. We are going to get another corporation very shortly. So we are definitely outnumbered. Oh, there we go. Corporate governance. Another company. What should we activate? So these are the ones that we already have. There's the... Ah, right, so that's food industries and all that. So the company throughputs for wheat farms, maize farms, and food industries would go up. Oh, didn't we already have the... We could also get this one for the birth rate. That would only benefit the food industries, but that birth rate increase is really nice. Another one would be the coal and sulfur mines, and then we'll get the fertilizer plant building throughput increase. My creation attraction wouldn't be too bad either, and that would increase throughput on the oil rigs. That's a good option as well. Premium forestries, that would increase the infrastructure per 100,000 population. Max infrastructure population. That would actually fix a lot of the... Well, we don't really have that many infrastructure issues that it would fix, but it would be nice. We would go for the orchards to increase the... Oh, but we can see the productivity if they are going to be actually making money. So this one would be profitable. This one's profitable. That one's profitable. That one's not so profitable. And that's the option. So I think we'll go for the migration attraction. So I'm just going to be defending on the front line here first. I don't know if the Russians are bringing more troops yet. They might be. They might be. Oh, there we go. Urbanize Argentina. Wind of change. We'll get more loyalists from standard of living increasing. Although I don't know if the standard of living is going to be increasing all that much right now. We do have more loyalists than what we got radicals. We could, of course, always increase the taxes again to reduce the deficit that we're doing during this war. Well, it's still going to be going up and up since we are activating more and more troops. But it's actually not that different numbers on the front line yet. I think the enemy might be mostly defending for the time being. But the idea is that we'll just attrition Russia out of the fight. Initially, at least. War has broken out. Well, let's actually go ahead and slow down a little bit so we're not going on full speed ahead. So we do know that their defense is about 50. Our attack values average is 47. But actually for us it's about 50. And I think we'll just go ahead and wait until the Russians start arriving. We'll attrition Russians out of the war. Sooner or later, hopefully. And then what we can do is just start advancing. Well, it all depends, of course, if we'll lose our ally before that already or not. We might well do. Well, they're already fighting in... Is that in the north? That is probably in the north. Yeah, they are fighting there. Russia has damage in relations. Alright then. No surprises there. So we might lose an ally. But that will at least cause them to spend a lot of their troops. Honestly, you should probably move your army up north. But I don't know if you will be able to do that anymore. Where is our fleet, by the way? It's down here. Oh, there's Russian... Oh, we might be intercepting some of these Russian troops. Raiding the convoys. Is that... Oh, hold on a minute. No, they are going to be sailing all the way around, aren't they? Oh, yeah, there's a constant stream of them coming in here. Okay, okay. I'm just going to go ahead and move you down here. Well, you is intercepting, maybe? Maybe that will help. So neither side is still attacking, but I suspect that once the Russians arrive in here, they will start doing that. Because they've got the manpower to do so. I suspect that the... Oh, Pro-Bolivians, they are getting a bit of troops in here, but they are not really doing all that strong yet. In the fights there, so we will probably lose one of the allies. A lot depends on whether the Russians arrive here like hundreds and hundreds of battalions, or just dozens and dozens. If it's dozens and dozens, we can probably win them in defensive battles. But if it's hundreds of battalions, then yeah, no, we're gonna get overrun in here. And they haven't really started attacking yet, have they? Yeah, both sides are just kind of waiting. Which is fine by me, I'm just there defending my lands for the time being, until the Russians are, or have had enough. I mean, if we have a look at the... well, capitulation desire, I'm player, of course. The Russians do have 97 war support still. Capitulation desire is about the same as Colombia right now. Of course, Peru-Bolivia has quite a bit higher, but yeah, now there's more and more Russians arriving. They still haven't started attacking. But we got a Russian exile. Well, well, well. We are, of course, activating more and more of our conscripts as well, so that is allowing us to get even more troops to the front line. It will take some time before all of them are active. We should be having about 125 total once that is all complete. But the enemy is losing war support faster than I am, so there's that. Of course, they won't go below 0 anytime soon. And similarly, Russia is actually a bit higher. I don't think I've actually sent any convoys in here yet, have I? Okay, let's go ahead and move you down there. Maybe that way we can start catching some of those troops. I mean, I don't know if we will be able to do that, to be fair. But maybe. I think it might be pretty much the biggest staring contest in the world right now in here. Both sides are just looking for the others to start attacking. Now, to be fair, we've still got the numbers advantage, so they don't want to attack. And I don't want to attack until we've destroyed a lot of their manpower. So, right, all the manpower on the divisions or battalions, so that is going to take a while, but they are definitely advancing in the north. And I, unfortunately, cannot really help with that. Well, there's Russians, are they doing a... Oh, they're probably doing a landing in Colombia, so Colombia will probably be kicked out soon enough. And then it's just going to be me defending in here. This may have been a mistake. But I didn't really want to give Patagonia to Britain just to get 2 partial states in here. Well, okay, 3, but, well... 1 full state and 2 partial states. So I'm just going to have to live with it on my own. How's the casualties? So our side has probably taken a bit more casualties right now. But as soon as they start attacking over here, that is going to start changing. Problem is the Russian troops do have a decent bit of defensiveness as well, which is higher than our attack values. At least for now. Bolivia declared rivalry. Do they have... you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and move the fleets even further. Go over there. And then we'll go ahead and start raiding convoys. So we can maybe start reducing the combat strength of some of the Russian troops in here. Or at least stop them from bringing too much more. I don't know if it's going to be actual help or not. At least getting the combustion engine in a few weeks, so that's good. So tech is still going forward very quickly, even though... Oh, right, we've got the ceiling strategy, so the society, what are we getting in here? Political agitation. More authority, more agitators. I guess we'll get that one. We'll get something in the production soon as well. Or start spreading soon enough. But I do see that we are actually out of time for this steering contest here right now. So if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.